Ladies and gentlemen, there is something profound, something remarkable. A woman who walks into a room and without a word commands the attention of kings, rulers, and nations, not because of what she wears or how she looks, but because of who she is. Today I want to reveal to you something that society rarely teaches: the 6 powerful signs of a highly intelligent and sophisticated woman. You see, intelligence is not simply about what is stored in the mind, but how that mind moves. And sophistication is not about status, but about stature, the way a woman carries herself in the world with grace, poise, and unstoppable wisdom. And when these 2 forces combine in a woman, she becomes unshakable, unbreakable, and unforgettable. The first sign of a highly intelligent and sophisticated woman is that she possesses mastery over her emotions. You will never see her rattled by every wave that hits her ship. She doesn't react, she responds. While others are shouting, she is listening. While others are crumbling, she is calculating. She knows that real power is silent, because she has tamed the storms within her before she ever faces the storms outside her. Second, she has an insatiable hunger for knowledge. She reads, she studies, she questions, but not to impress, to expand. She is not moved by trends, she is moved by truth. She builds her mind like a fortress, because she knows that when life demands answers, beauty fades, but wisdom stands tall. Third, she understands the art of communication. Her words are few, but few speak speeches. Pause. She doesn't gossip, she guides. She doesn't tear down, she builds up. Her words are bridges, not weapons. She knows when to speak, when to be silent, and when to turn her silence into the loudest voice in the room. Fourth, a sophisticated and intelligent woman has discernment. She can see beyond what people show her. She can look at a smile and know if it's real. She can hear words and detect the motive behind them. She does not waste her pearls on swine, because she knows the value of what she carries. She invests her energy, time, and love with precision, because her destiny is too great to be entangled in mediocrity. Fifth, she is rooted in self-respect and boundaries. She does not beg for love, for attention, for validation. Why? Because she knows who she is. She walks away from tables where love is no longer. She is not afraid to be alone, because she is never empty. She is full of purpose. Her no is powerful. Her yes is intentional. And sixth, perhaps the greatest sign, she builds others. She is not intimidated by the success of another woman. She lifts, she mentors, she empowers. Because she understands that queens fix each other's crowns. Her intelligence is not threatened by the brilliance of others, it is ignited. She knows that when women rise together, nations are healed, families are restored, and legacies are born. So I ask you today, as you listen to these signs, to look within and ask yourself, am I becoming this woman? Am I rising to be that force of elegance and wisdom? Because my friends, when a woman embodies these 6 signs, she doesn't just live life, she leads life. She doesn't chase opportunities, opportunities chase her. Let me tell you, the world is waiting for women like this, women who don't just exist but transform everything they touch. So rise. Because the world is not in need of another copy, it is waiting for you. The intelligent, sophisticated woman you were born to be. Thank you. Mastery over emotions. A highly intelligent and sophisticated woman controls her emotions, responds wisely, and remains calm and strategic under pressure. Hunger for knowledge, she is constantly learning, reading, and seeking truth, building her mind as her greatest asset beyond trends and shallow thinking. Art of communication, she speaks with purpose, uses words to build and guide, knows when to be silent, and communicates with strength and grace. Discernment, she sees beyond appearances, understands motives, and protects her energy by wisely choosing where and with whom to invest her time and heart. Self-respect and boundaries, she values herself, sets firm boundaries, does not beg for love or validation, and walks away from anything that does not honor her worth. Empowering others, she uplifts, mentors, celebrates other women. That true greatness is found in building others, not competing with them. A highly intelligent and sophisticated woman is first recognized by her ability to master her emotions. This is one of the most powerful traits she carries, because it sets her apart in a world where people are controlled by how they feel in the moment. She understands that emotions are real, but she also knows they must be governed, not ignored, but managed with wisdom. Instead, of allowing anger, fear, sadness, or frustration to take. She takes a moment to pause, reflect, and respond in a way that protects her dignity and purpose. You see, a woman of deep intelligence knows that not every situation deserves her energy. Not every insult needs a response. Not every offense requires confrontation. Because her mind is strong enough to filter what is worthy of her attention. This does not make her cold or emotionless. It makes her wise and strategic. She has learned that feelings are temporary, but consequences are lasting. She will not destroy her reputation, her peace, or her relationships because of a moment of uncontrolled emotion. This woman also understands that emotional mastery does not mean suppressing house-minding. Instead, she faces her emotions with courage. She knows when to cry in private, when to seek counsel, and when to fight through pain without allowing it to make her bitter. She has taught herself to sit in discomfort without losing control. In moments of stress, when others panic, she remains calm. When life brings disappointments, she does not fall apart. She adjusts her crown and keeps moving. A sophisticated woman has learned that being reactive gives others power over her, and she refuses to hand over that power. She knows that her ability to manage her emotions is tied to her leadership, her influence, and her ability to make sound decisions. Whether she is in a boardroom, raising children, running a business, or building a life, she leads herself first before she leads others. She knows that people are watching how she responds, and her calm strength becomes her silent authority. Furthermore, she uses her emotional mastery to heal rather than harm. Even when she has been wronged, she chooses responses that reflect her character, not her pain. She has outgrown the need to prove herself through loud reactions. Instead, her silence can speak louder than words, and her smile in the face of adversity becomes her shield. Ultimately, this woman knows that storms will come, but as long as she commands her inner world, nothing on the outside can break her. Emotional mastery is a secret weapon, her invisible crown, and a foundation for everything she builds in life. A highly intelligent and sophisticated woman possesses an unshakable hunger for knowledge. She understands that true power lies not in outward appearances or material possessions, but in the depth of her mind. This woman is always learning, always growing, and always seeking to expand her understanding of the world. She does not settle for what she already knows, because she realizes that knowledge is infinite, and those who stop learning stop evolving. Her desire for knowledge goes beyond formal education or degrees. It is a lifestyle. She reads not just to pass time, but to feed her mind. She listens attentively to people who can teach her something new. She studies life itself, watching, observing, and asking questions that others may overlook. She invests in learning about her purpose, her craft, her relationships, and even her inner self. She wants to understand how the world works, how people think, and how she can grow stronger mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This woman is not swayed by trends or the popular opinions of the moment, because her thinking runs deeper than surface level information. She does not accept everything she hears. She questions, researches, and reflects before forming conclusions. She builds her mind like a fortress, so that when life throws challenges her way, she has the wisdom to respond with clarity and confidence. Because of her knowledge, she walks with a quiet confidence. She doesn't need to boast or seek attention, because her intelligence naturally sets her apart. When she speaks, her words carry weight because they are rooted in understanding, not empty talk. She can hold conversations with people from all walks of life because she has taken the time to educate herself about various subjects. Whether she is in a room full of leaders, business people, or artists, she can engage with depth and insight. Moreover, she understands that knowledge is a tool for freedom. It frees her from ignorance, from manipulation, and from making foolish decisions. She is not easily deceived because her mind is sharp, and she knows how to discern truth from lies. She is aware of her rights, her worth, and her potential because she has studied them for herself. Her hunger for knowledge also makes her adaptable. She is not afraid of change because she knows how to learn new skills, adjust her mindset, and embrace new opportunities. She keeps herself updated, whether in her career, her personal development, or her relationships. She knows that to lead in life, she must be a student of life. Her pursuit of knowledge makes her unstoppable. She does not rely on luck or other people to guide her path. Instead, she equips herself with wisdom that enables her to make powerful, informed decisions. She becomes a woman who is not only admired for her intelligence, but respected for her wisdom and depth. A highly intelligent and sophisticated woman understands the art of communication. She knows that her words carry power to heal, to build, to inspire, and to lead. She does not speak just to be heard. She speaks with intention and purpose. Every word she releases is chosen carefully, knowing that words can either open doors or destroy opportunities. She does not waste time in meaningless gossip or idle talk, because she understands that powerful women speak to elevate, not to tear down. Her conversations are full of value, wisdom, and depth. People listen to her because they know that when she speaks, something meaningful is about to be said. She does not have to raise her voice to prove her point, because her calm, thoughtful words already command attention and respect. A woman of intelligence knows when to speak and when to remain silent. She understands that silence itself can be a powerful statement. She doesn't feel the need to fill every quiet space with noise because she is comfortable with herself. Sometimes her silence makes a stronger impact than words ever could, and she knows how to use that wisely. She listens more than she speaks because she values understanding over reacting. She pays attention not just to words, but to what is behind the words, the emotions, the intentions, and the hidden meanings. This makes her a master of reading situations and people. Because she listens deeply, she can speak directly to the heart of a matter when she finally chooses to speak. Furthermore, she does not use her words carelessly in moments of anger or frustration. Even when she is upset, she knows how to express herself with dignity and control. She does not let emotions hijack her tongue, because she knows once words are spoken, they cannot be taken back. Her intelligence teaches her that respectful communication can resolve conflicts more powerfully than shouting or attacking. She is also a woman who encourages and uplifts others through her words. She knows that people are fighting battles she cannot see, so she uses her voice to bring life, not destruction. She compliments with sincerity, advises with kindness, and corrects with love. When people leave her presence, they feel stronger, wiser, and more valued. In professional settings, her communication reflects her competence and strength. She knows how to express her ideas clearly and persuasively. She is not afraid to speak up when needed, but she does so with respect and poise, making others take her seriously without her having to fight for attention. Ultimately, her ability to communicate effectively makes her unforgettable. It is not just what she says, but how she says it with grace, confidence, and wisdom. Through her words, she builds bridges, creates understanding, and leaves a lasting impact wherever she goes. A highly intelligent and sophisticated woman possesses the rare and powerful gift of discernment. This is her ability to see beyond what is visible, to perceive truth hidden beneath the surface, and to sense what others cannot easily detect. She does not take everything at face value, because she understands that not everything that looks good is good, and not every smile is genuine. Her mind has been trained to look deeper, to pause and analyze before accepting anything as truth. She observes people carefully. While others may be easily impressed by words or appearances, she watches actions, attitudes, and patterns of behavior. She knows that words can lie, but actions always reveal what is real. Because of this discernment, she avoids many traps and painful experiences that others fall into. She does not give her trust quickly or easily, because she understands the value of her heart, her time, and her energy. This woman also uses her discernment to choose the right relationships. Whether in friendship, business, or love, she is not desperate. A highly intelligent and sophisticated woman is deeply rooted in self-respect and boundaries. She knows her worth and never allows anyone or anything to diminish her value. Her sense of identity is strong, and because she understands who she is, she does not tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or mistreatment. She has reached a place in her life where begging for love, approval, or attention is beneath her. Instead, she carries herself with quiet confidence, knowing that what she brings to the table is rare and valuable. She is not afraid to say no, and when she says no, she does it. She doesn't apologize for protecting her peace, her time, and energy. She recognizes that her life is too precious to be spent on people or situations that drain her. She has learned that saying yes to everyone and everything only leads to exhaustion and resentment. So she guards her space like a queen guards her castle. Not everyone gets access to her. Not because she is arrogant, but because she is wise. This woman has also learned that boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but gates to protect what is inside. She loves freely, gives generously, and cares deeply, but only within the limits that honor her dignity. She does not allow guilt or pressure to push her into situations that compromise her values. Even when she loves someone, she will walk away if staying means losing herself. Her loyalty is strong, but her loyalty to herself is stronger. Because she respects herself, she demands respect from others without having to raise her voice or fight for it. Her very presence teaches people how to treat her. She does not tolerate games, dishonesty, or inconsistency in relationships. People know where they stand with her because she is clear about what she accepts and what she rejects. She understands that boundaries are a form of self-love, and without them, she would be constantly at the mercy of others' moods and desires. Moreover, she does not settle for less than she deserves. She would rather be alone than be in company that makes her feel small. She knows that loneliness is sometimes better than toxic connections. She is whole on her own. And she doesn't need someone else to complete her. She is already complete. That inner strength allows her to walk away from anything that does not align with her purpose, her peace, and her joy. Ultimately, her self-respect and boundaries are part of what make her sophisticated. They are the invisible crown she wears, the shield that protects her, and the stand that elevates her life. She lives with the quiet power of a woman who knows her worth and refuses to compromise it for anyone or anything. A highly intelligent and sophisticated woman understands the power of building others. She knows that true strength is not found in stepping on others to rise, but in lifting others as she climbs. She does not feel threatened by the success, beauty, intelligence, or talents of other women. Instead, she celebrates them because she is secure in her own identity and knows that another woman's light does not dim her own. She has learned that empowering others does not take away from her greatness, it multiplies it. She uses her wisdom and experiences to mentor and guide those who are coming behind her. Whether it's sharing knowledge, offering advice, or simply encouraging someone in a tough moment, she sees herself as a vessel through which others can grow. She has an understanding that when she helps another woman rise, she is contributing to the healing and elevation of her community, family, and even future generations. She doesn't hoard her wisdom. She shares it generously because she knows there is enough room at the top for everyone. Because she has fought her own battles. She has compassion for the struggles of others. She knows what it feels like to be doubted, overlooked, or discouraged. And because of that, she makes it her mission to speak life into others. Her words are filled with kindness and strength. She reminds other women of who they are and what they are capable of when the world tries to make them forget. She stands as a reminder that if she can rise, so can they. She also understands the importance of creating safe spaces where women can grow without fear of judgment or competition. In her presence, people feel seen, valued, and respected. She never belittles others to make herself look better, and she refuses to engage in toxic behaviors like gossip, envy, or unnecessary criticism. She builds a culture of support where success is shared and celebrated. This woman knows that her legacy is not just about what she accomplishes for herself, but what she inspires others to accomplish. She measures her success not only by the heights she reaches, but by how many people she helps along the way. She invests time and energy in nurturing the dreams and potential of others because she knows that real influence is about impact. Ultimately, by building others, she multiplies her own strength. The women she helps rise become part of her legacy, and together they create movements that can transform families, communities, and even nations. She is a queen who fixes other queens' crowns quietly, gracefully, and powerfully, knowing that when women rise together, nothing is impossible. In conclusion, a highly intelligent and sophisticated woman is not defined by her appearance or status, but by the strength of her mind, the depth of her character, and the grace of her actions. She is a woman who has mastered her emotions, pursued wisdom with relentless hunger, and communicates with purpose and power. She sees beyond the surface through discernment, protects her worth with unshakable boundaries, and lifts others as she climbs. Such a woman is a force, not because she tries to be, but because she is. Her presence speaks before she opens her mouth. Her wisdom shines without her having to prove herself, and her heart remains pure even in a world that tries to harden her. She is a builder of lives, a carrier of solutions, and a light that refuses to dim. So let every woman listening remember this. You were born to be that woman. You were born to rise in intelligence, grace, and purpose. You don't need permission to walk in your power. The world is waiting. Destinies are connected to you, and lives will change because you chose to rise as a woman of wisdom and strength. Step into that calling boldly. Thank you.